In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use an array formula to replace SUMIF in Excel. First, open Microsoft Excel and get your worksheet ready. In this example, we're working with a simple table that has one column for product and another for sales. The sample data includes apple with 120, banana with 90, apple with 150, orange with 80, and apple with 100. Our goal is to total the sales for apple without using the SUMIF function. An array formula is a useful alternative because it can perform conditional sums in a very flexible way. This becomes especially helpful when you're dealing with multiple conditions, dynamic arrays, or calculations that go beyond what a basic SUMIF can comfortably handle. Let's start with the first method. Instead of using SUMIF, enter this formula, equals sum, open parenthesis, A2 through A6 equals apple in quotation marks, close parenthesis, multiply by B2 through B6, and then close the final parenthesis. Written out, that is, SUM, A2, 6, apple, B2, B6. Here's what Excel is doing behind the scenes. The comparison A2 through A6 equals apple creates an array of true and false values based on whether each product matches apple. In this example, that result is true, false, true, false, true. Excel then converts those values into ones and zeros. That gives you 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Next, Excel multiplies those ones and zeros by the sales values in B2 through B6, which leaves only the apple sales. Finally, SUM adds those remaining values together. The result is 370. Now let's take it a step further with multiple conditions. If you want to sum only apple sales greater than 100, use this formula. Sum A2, A6, apple, B2, B6, 100s, B2, B6. This works the same way, but now there are two logical tests. The product must be apple, and the sales amount must be greater than 100. Only the values 120 and 150 meet both conditions, so the result is 270t. This is a great example of why array formulas are so powerful, because adding extra conditions is very straightforward. Finally, if you're using Excel 365 or Excel 2021, you can use a dynamic array approach with filter. Enter SUM, filter, B2, B6, A2, A6, apple. This formula first filters the sales values to include only rows where the product is apple, and then sums those filtered results. It's clean, modern, and often easier to read. That's how you can replace SUMIF with array formulas in Excel while gaining more flexibility for advanced calculations.